Well, this one claims to have a really good balance to a tactic, with scoring outrageous amount of goals. So let's be quick about it and dive in and see what it's like. This one is called the 4-2-3-1 Quicksilver. You can see there is a little bit different of a take with an attacking midfielder to the right, a CM in there with a ball-winning midfielder onto the left DM side. So we will see what it does with our three teams of Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town. But the description does say it's a skew version of 4-2-3-1 based on the fast-paced football while also looking attractive to the eye. A lot of people say that. I have been testing and tweaking this for a while, switching between a few roles, and believe the roles I've selected give the best balance to the tactic while scoring an outrageous amount of goals, as I said in the intro. Feedback always welcome. Let's dive in. Taking a look at the Premier League, Liverpool topping the list with 92 points, 5 points above Man City, not too bad. 116 goals is pretty nice. Aston Villa, though, in fifth with 73 goals, more on the average mark. So 86 goals, not bad for them. Domestic Cups for Liverpool, unfortunately, out in the Carabao Cup semi-finals against Tottenham, and they make it to the semi-finals of the FA Cup, but lose out against Chelsea 1-2. However, they do pick up a second trophy of the season, Marseille in the Europa League final in extra time, 2-1 win. So overall, two trophies, two semifinals, not bad. Squad wise, yeah, they don't have the sea of green that you would expect though for some reason. But 27 goals for Salah, Nunez with 21, 20 for Szoboszlai, wow. And then 32 assists for Trent, that's insane. 24 for Salah is also insane. And average rating Salah, of course, with a 7.57. Switching things up to Aston Villa, they do win in the semi-finals against Manchester United with a thrashing at home to them. They lose out in the FA Cup fourth round in a replay 2-3 against Norwich, but they get to the Carabao Cup final. They win against Tottenham 1-0. And they do pick up a second trophy themselves after a fantastic run in the Conference League, beating Eintracht Frankfurt in extra time 1-0. So again, another pretty good one for Aston Villa. Two trophies is, I would say, definitely worth it. Squad-wise, they have just a little less in the green than Liverpool did, but you get 23 goals for Diaby and Ramsey, assists 15 for Jacob Ramsey, Luis with 14, and average rating Ramsey with a 7.32. Data hub for Liverpool doing very well attacking in there with the dribbles. Defensively, not too bad either. Goals per game 3.05, 0.82 conceded, 1.04 XG against, maybe slightly higher than usual, but pretty nice. Aston Villa, they're there in the attacking side. The goals just aren't there for some reason. Defensively, they're about average. Tackling percentage is a bit down, though. Goals per game, 2.26, well below Liverpool, unfortunately, but 1.16 conceded. XG against 1.13. Premier League stats, Liverpool with 2.42 points per game. Aston Villa with 1.92. That's a big difference. Liverpool with most goals, though 116, of course. Aston Villa do come in third with 86, not too far from Man City. Few shots against Liverpool in second with 287, 312 for Aston Villa. Most possession, 60% for Liverpool, 55 for Aston Villa. Most dribbles made, Liverpool making the list with 706. Best pass completion, Aston Villa making 88%, as does Liverpool. And most shots for Liverpool was 676, 587 for Aston Villa. But now, it was pretty average fare for our Premier League teams. How do you think it did for Ipswich Town in the championship? Well, third place. Only 1 point off of Southampton in second, though, but well off of Leicester in first. So you definitely need to do a bit to this to get Ipswich into the running. But they made it to the playoffs. Unfortunately, they didn't make it too far. Carabao Cup for them, out in the second round, 1-2 against Cardiff. And then out in the FA Cup fifth round, 2-3 against, well, Man City. I'll take that. So overall, it was an okay season. I definitely think you need to get more hands-on in this and do your own training, shouts, transfers, things like that to make it work properly. Squad-wise, yeah, not a lot of green. I'm not expecting much in this. 16 goals so for Connor Chaplin, Broadhead with 12, Hurst with 11. Assists 15 for Leif Davis is down from his usual, 13 for Wes Burns. But average rating, Donassian is in there with 10 off the bench, but Leif Davis with a 7.28. Championship stats, Ipswich in third with 2 flat points per game. Most goals in second with 106. Norwich just kicked the crap out of everyone with 114. But few shots against, third place, 380. Most possession in seventh with 56%. Most dribbles made in eighth with 778. And most shots for in first with 781. So let's dive into the tactic itself. We start out with a sweeper keeper in defend, inverted fullback in defend on the left with a fullback in attack on the right, ball playing defenders in the central spots in defend, ball winning midfielder in defend on the right side, CM in automatic on the left central spot, inside forwards on both sides in support. They do mark specific positions. It's going to be that DL, DR. So just use the opposite one there, DR for the left side, DL for the right. But an attacking midfielder in attack in the central right spot with an advanced forward in attack up front. Attacking mentality, in possession attacking with his narrow, approach play is pass into space, focus play down the left and the right, passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, low crosses and run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out, and out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses. Now, funny enough, the person who put this tactic on the page I got this from got a 97% win rate with Marseille. 33 wins, 1 draw, 0 losses. Unfortunately, we didn't come anywhere close to that. But Liverpool doing a fantastic job. Ipswich needs to pull it up a little bit more. But overall, it's not a bad tactic if you've got that, CM and ball-winning midfielder that really can play those positions. Maybe try it out and see how it works. That's usually what I kind of do anyway, is if I have players that can play the line better than on the DMs, then I'll do that. If I have the DMs better, I'll play whatever their positioning is best at generally. So this time, you just kind of fit your players into the positions and get new ones if they don't fit all that well. But I think it is a fine tactic to try, as a lot of these 4-2-3 ones are, as you see. And actually, on the page I got this from, it does say it's 4-1-1-3-1 Quicksilver. But if I look at the tactic page, it does say 4-2-3-1. So either way, whatever you want to look at it is how you can figure it out and how you can call it yourself. But overall, it worked fine. I think you definitely need to get a little bit more hands-on with this one. But that's it for me, 7FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.